it's all you, baby.
Yes, it's me.
So all of these guys are here. Is Daniel Kelly here?
Yes, he's here.
Okay. Daniel's over here. Okay. Hi, Dan. Okay, so everybody's here. How about this person?
No, she's not here.
How about, no, we don't.
I do not know. I'm looking. I hate to stay upstairs.
I know, me too.
There's Charlene Branch. She's here.
Who?
Charlene Branch.
She is?
Yeah, she's back here next to Tyson.
Oh, Charlene's here.
That's Meritorious in college. I would say skip it. So we have the deputy just stand up there and out the words.
Nice, the great Santini. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of Fire Chief David Povlitz and the Arlington County Fire Department, welcome to the 2022 Arlington County Fire Department Awards and Recognition Ceremonies. The fire service has a rich and storied history filled with triumph and tragedy. By the very nature of our jobs, we place ourselves at risk at a daily basis performing our duties. The legendary FDNY Chief Edward Croker addressed this fact in speaking upon the line of duty deaths of a deputy chief and 4 firefighters in 1908. He said, "When a person becomes a firefighter, their greatest act of bravery has been accomplished. What they do after that is all in the line of work. Firefighters do not regard themselves as heroes because they do what the business requires." Today, we honor and recognize our members for their actions and also for their initiative, caring, and dedication to our community and to our department in 2021. Some of these actions occurred on emergency scenes, but many take place behind the scenes on a daily basis. These actions help keep our equipment and training at their highest level of readiness, monitor, improve our health and wellness, and ensure that our department runs smoothly, effectively, and efficiently in its day-to-day operations. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Arlington County Fire Department Honor Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ready, post. Ready, cut. Left, face. Left, face.
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the Chief of the Arlington County Fire Department, Chief David Povlitz.
Thank you, Captain Santini. Good afternoon and welcome. It is my pleasure to welcome all recipients, co-workers, and distinguished guests. We are proud to host our annual Recognition and Awards presentation. On behalf of County Board Chair Katie Crystal, she sends her appreciation. As you will hear, County Manager Mark Schwartz and Deputy County Manager Aaron Miller will prioritize public safety, and they're some of our most stalwart supporters. 2021 has been full of challenges and high points. We are grateful for the continual innovation, dedication, and top performance by all members of the department. This presentation recognizes a small sample of the high-quality work by the Arlington County Fire Department. We are equally honored to recognize the heroism and selflessness of the members of our community. These awards are based on significant effort and a willingness to stretch to achieve great outcomes. While some actions or events earn singular recognition, there is an unseen team behind each recipient. For every valiant effort, delivery of outstanding service, champion of a great initiative, or earned promotion, there are 5, 10, 20, or more team members, instructors, supporters, staff, and family members offering helping hands and support along the way. The board, county manager, and I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to all and to the community for standing with us. It is truly an honor to serve. Many thanks to Captain Fred Kowalski and his team for producing this event. This presentation is available by streaming and also later viewing. Links will be on our network and our media sites. Please enjoy the program, have a safe 4th of July, and leave the fireworks to the professionals. Thank you very much. Captain Santini.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the Arlington County Manager, Mr. Mark Schwartz.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so excited to actually be here in person and to see that we have our great team. We have David and Jeremy and Pete over here who are filming this so it can be streamed. So I'd like all the residents of the county at some point to stop and take a few minutes and listen to the acts of bravery and selflessness on the part of you and your colleagues. I did think for a moment that this wasn't an award ceremony, it was a Chick-fil-A promotional event. But then I remember today is July 1st, the first day. Happy New Year, everyone. It's the first day of the fiscal new year, and I know you're all very excited. So I just wanted to say I am thrilled that we're here in person, and we just do a little bit to recognize you, and also thank you and the members of your family who graciously give you to us in our community. I had the fortune of engine company from Station 4 to come to my neighborhood a few months ago and hang out for a couple of hours as a few things were happening in my neighbor's backyard with transformers arcing, and got to chat with everybody in person, and you guys and gals are just fantastic, and I'm so proud of you every day, and I don't know what else to say other than my profound thanks as a resident and as county manager. Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce the president of the International Association of Firefighters, Local 2800, Arlington County, Firefighter Brian Lynch.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the union's executive board, thank you all for being here to celebrate our members today. We'd also like to thank the chief and his team for inviting the union to be able to say a few words here today. Forging a new partnership through collective bargaining is not always easy, but inviting us here today says a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. We'd also like to thank County Manager Schwartz for his commitment to the Kelly Day. It has and will continue to improve the lives of the people we're celebrating here today. Most of all, we would like to thank all the members and their families. It is your executive board's greatest honor and privilege to represent you all. The life of a firefighter and the family members supporting them at home is not an easy one, yet you continue, resulting in unparalleled service to the people of Arlington in their hour of need, day in and day out. Today we're celebrating some examples of courage, skill, and dedication to duty. Now, if someone was to ask members being honored here today about what they've done, they would say something along the lines of, I was just doing my job. But in reality, you do go above and beyond. We know that because no matter where we go on your behalf, whether it's here in Arlington, the State House, or the halls of Congress, people want to tell us about how you touch their lives. We hope you're all at least as proud of yourselves as we are to represent you. Congratulations to all.
Okay, We're going to get into the awards part of our ceremony now. The Charles Theodore Memorial Silver Medal may be awarded in recognition of acts involving great personal risk. Would Firefighter Jeremy Tate approach the podium? Who wants to clap? We'll clap, absolutely. Come on, give it up. Fire department units were dispatched to a technical rescue call at 3415 Washington Boulevard. A heavy machine operator that was located at the bottom of an excavation for a new building had gone into cardiac arrest and needed immediate medical attention. It was determined that the easiest, safest, and quickest way to remove the patient from the excavation was by using the site's tower crane and our Stokes basket. Firefighter Jeremy Tate donned a harness to attend to the basket and the patient while being raised out of the excavation via the tower crane. While suspended from the tower crane, Firefighter Tate was operating by himself and needed to pay attention to multiple major interventions all at once. In addition to a multitude of EMS tasks, Firefighter Tate ensured that both himself and the patient were secured in their rigging and no adjustments were needed, as well as communicating with the ground crew for any changes or needs. Firefighter Tate ensured that there was no downtime in the patient's care. This successful outcome was due to the teamwork of all units on scene and the extraordinary care delivered by firefighter paramedic The life-saving medal may be awarded to any member of the department who performs in a manner considered above and beyond normal duties and responsibilities, or who, while off duty, is instrumental in saving a life regardless of personal risk. Firefighter Carlton Cole, please approach the podium. While off duty and traveling in the District of Columbia, he witnessed a vehicle drive northbound through a red traffic light, striking a cyclist traveling eastbound. The striking vehicle pushed the eastbound cyclist into the westbound traffic lane, where a vehicle traveling in the westbound lane ran over the cyclist, dragging him underneath the vehicle. The cyclist became pinned under the second striking vehicle. After witnessing the accident, he came to the aid of the injured cyclist, called 911, and initiated patient care. While providing patient care, he relayed critical information to the 911 call taker about both the accident and the patient's condition. Carlton prevented further injury by ensuring that the driver put the car in parked and turned off the ignition to limit burns, mechanical injury, and to make the scene safe. Carlton retrieved a floor jack from his car. He lifted the vehicle with the jack, limiting further injury, and allowed the cyclist to be pulled out safely. He provided DCFD with the details of the accident and transferred patient care. Carlton used his experience to make the scene safe and rescue the victim, preventing further injury and helping save his life. His rescue took place within 5 minutes of the 911 call, conveying how much was accomplished in such a short period of time using limited resources. For his actions at this incident, Firefighter Carlton Cole is awarded a life-saving award. The Michael T. Dove Company Officer of the Year Award may be awarded to a fire department company officer for outstanding service to the department and the community. Captain 2 William Bennett, please approach the podium. Captain 2 Bennett has displayed attributes not only what an officer is, but what a true leader is. Captain Bennett has taken the lead in developing his crew members. He has given those members opportunities to take ownership and learn what it takes to manage a team. He is a great mentor for firefighters desiring to become a company officer, never holding back knowledge or opportunities to learn. Captain Bennett was a hazmat program manager for 3 years and is on multiple regional committees. For his dedication, professionalism, and leadership to the department and community, Captain 2 William Bennett is awarded the Michael T. Dove Company Officer of the Year Award. The Tony B. Kelson Memorial Award may be awarded to a fire department member, naming them as the Outstanding Firefighter of the Year for outstanding service to the department and the community. Firefighter Henry Spencer, please approach the podium. While there are many ways to describe an outstanding firefighter, what Firefighter Spencer does exemplifies his commitment to leadership, mentorship, job knowledge, and the importance of professional development. He is an active hazardous materials technician, the primary engine driver for Engine 101, and is extremely active within the department's own leadership development program. While his resume is powerful, what is even more impactful is his ability to relate to his coworkers and others in the community. His contributions and work ethic demonstrate his commitment to our department and his crews. He is a great role model for younger members and is looked up to by future firefighters and EMTs. This department is proud to have Henry leading by example and continually improving himself and others. For his dedication, professionalism, and leadership to the department and community, Firefighter Henry Spencer is awarded the Tony B. Kelson Outstanding Firefighter of the Year Award. The Outstanding EMS Provider of the Year may be awarded to a fire department member, naming them as the Outstanding EMS Provider of the Year for outstanding service to the department and community. Firefighter Paramedic Angela Yensha, please approach the podium. Firefighter Paramedic Yensha has proven herself an excellent paramedic by demonstrating sound judgment, critical thinking skills, and performing life-saving interventions on several medic units around the county. Angela has been an essential in creating a learning environment for newer paramedics that encourages them to thrive in their new positions. She is also an outstanding member of our Honor Guard cadre, performing many ceremonies as a lead and as a bagpiper. Angela is a fixture at the monthly ALS training and gives engaging feedback to help continue to develop the paramedic program for Arlington County. For her dedication, professionalism, and leadership to the department and community, Firefighter Paramedic Angela Yensha is awarded the Outstanding EMS Provider of the Year. I apologize. The Mary Jo Breckheimer Outstanding Administrative Contribution Award may be awarded for an outstanding and exemplary act or accomplishment by a member of the administrative staff. Charlene Branch, please approach the podium. Charlene Branch is the Administrative Technician 2 assigned to the Fire Prevention Office and is an integral part of the daily operations of that office. Charlene is responsible for many of the functions that keep the office running and as efficient as possible. Charlene is motivated, resourceful, and self-sufficient. Aside from her stated responsibilities of customer relations, billing, payment processing, permit processing, scheduling, office management, and purchasing, Charlene has an active role in the fire prevention educational material selection and providing support of operational units engaged in fire prevention activities. Additionally, with the recent departure of civilian support personnel from the Office of the Fire Chief, this has placed an additional strain on support staff. Subsequently, Charlene has been asked to take on additional responsibilities. These included fire department utility processing, FOIA requests, assisting with recruit and retention projects, supporting promotional tests, and many other special projects. Of late, Charlene has taken on additional responsibilities to bridge the gap in the system test program, where she has assisted in the billing and payment processing needs of that division. Because of these additional responsibilities, Charlene often works extra hours to ensure that all tasks are completed correctly. With this information, we award the Outstanding Administrative Contribution to Ms. Charlene Branch. The unit citation may be awarded to 2 or more members who make up a company, team, or employee work group which has performed in an outstanding manner worthy of recognition. Would Firefighter Sterling Montague, Veronica Pritchett, and Angela Yencha please approach the podium? On November 17th, 2021, at 16:08 hours, Engine 108, Medic 102, and EMS 112 were dispatched to 1525 North Longfellow Street for a pedestrian struck. The pedestrian was a 2-year-old male child who was riding his scooter and was struck by a car. The patient had obvious injuries to his head, the right earlobe, and his skull felt soft in the same area. The patient was quickly loaded on the Medic 102 with EMS 112 on board and transported the child to Virginia Hospital Center, where they stood by. After several medical procedures performed in the hospital, the decision was made that the child could be transferred to Fairfax ER. EMS 112 and Medic 102, with Battalion 112's approval, loaded the child in the Medic 102 and transported this child to Fairfax Hospital. The child underwent emergency surgery to repair life-threatening head injuries. The patient was later released and is expected to make a full recovery. For the efforts of Engine 108, EMS 112, and Medic 102 are awarded a unit citation. Would Captain Cheryl Long, Firefighter Trayvon Bond please approach the podium? On Friday, November 26, 2021, Engine 109, Medic 410 Bravo, and EMS 111 were dispatched for the reported injury from a fall major. EMS 111 was first on the scene and was met by the reporting party, who stated that her daughter had fallen and was unconscious. EMS 111 quickly assessed the patient, who was found to be in cardiac arrest, and initiated aggressive patient care with responding units. Hearing the second dispatch for the incident, Battalion 111 added himself to the call to assist with management of the scene. In the best interest of the crews and their safety, Battalion 111 added Rescue 109 to help lift and maneuver the patient out of the home. Because of the efforts of all members on scene, crews were able to get a pulse and the patient quickly and efficiently transported to Virginia Hospital Center, where she received treatment for a complete heart block. The patient was expected to be discharged and released to a rehabilitation center. The efforts and teamwork shown by all responding personnel are to be commended and exemplifies the values of the Arlington County Fire Department, and is awarded with a unit citation. Cheryl, you can stay right there. Would Lieutenant Adam Backus and Firefighter Jacob Easton please approach the podium? On Sunday, November 28, 2021, Engine 101 and Medic 109 were initially dispatched to a trouble unknown medical. EMS 111 added to the call after reading the notes on the MDT. Engine 101 was first to arrive on scene and found one patient with obvious signs of massive blood loss. Working together with Arlington County Police Department. Engine 101's officer was able to manage the wound while pre-alerting EMS 111 to prepare for whole blood transfusion. Because of the quick thinking of Engine 101's officer and the teamwork displayed by all members on the scene, the patient was aggressively treated and safely transported in under 10 minutes to Virginia Hospital Center's trauma unit, where he received further treatment. The patient was discharged after several days in the ICU. The efforts and teamwork shown by all responding personnel are to be commended and exemplify the values of the Arlington County Fire Departments. For their efforts, Engine 101, EMS 111, and Medic 109 are awarded a unit citation. And Cheryl, don't go anywhere. Would Lieutenant Michael Harris and firefighter paramedic Jenny Slade approach the podium, please? On July 7th, 2021, Medic 105, Engine 105, and EMS 111 arrived on scene to find a 49-year-old male supine in the sidewalk in cardiac arrest. Bystanders rolled the patient over and found him without a pulse. Bystanders initiated continued compression CPR. Upon arrival, they confirmed that the patient was pulseless and CPR was resumed. Crews found the patient to be in ventricular fibrillation and defibrillated the patient. Crews administered multiple medications and continued to breathe for the patient using a bag valve mask while they moved the patient to a cot and into the medic unit. It was then found that the patient had regained his pulse. Treatment continued en route to Virginia Hospital Center, where he received further care. For the efforts of Engine 105, Medic 105, and EMS 111, they are awarded a unit citation. Would firefighter Frederick Falcone, firefighter paramedic Jeremy Tate, please approach the podium. On July 28, 2021, at 0800 hours, ACFD units were dispatched to a technical rescue at 3415 Washington Boulevard. This address was a construction site which was approximately 2 to 3 stories below grade excavation. A heavy machinery operator that was located at the bottom of the excavation had gone into cardiac arrest and needed immediate medical attention. As you have heard earlier for firefighter Tate, after assessing the patient at the bottom of the excavation, they provided the highest level of care possible, including interosseous access, medication administration, airway intervention, and defibrillation. They hoisted the patient from the excavation site with firefighter Tate attending the patient. The patient was transported via stretcher with ALS care continued en route by Medic 104 with assistance from EMS 112, Engine 110, and Engine 104. The patient was resuscitated and maintained a pulse the entire transport, and care was transferred to Virginia Hospital Center ER staff for further treatment. For their actions at this incident, those units are awarded a unit citation. Would ACPD officer Tanya Velez please approach the podium? On March 21st, 2022, a call was received at our Emergency Communication Center for a cardiac arrest. Engine 103, Medic 102, EMS 112, Battalion 112 were dispatched along with the Arlington County Police Department to 16th Road North and North Abingdon Street. On arrival, the patient's wife immediately initiated CPR, providing the critical care the patient needed for survival. Within a few minutes, ACPD Officer Adam 10, Officer Velez, arrived on scene to find a 45-year-old male patient in cardiac arrest, and Officer Velez took over CPR from the patient's wife. Engine 103 arrived on the scene, quickly assessed the situation, and took over care of the patient from Officer Velez. Engine 103 continued CPR and began ALS care. Medic 102 arrived, realized the seriousness of the situation, and noted the close proximity to Virginia Hospital Center. Medic 102 made the decision to quickly load the patient onto the stretcher and into the medic unit. EMS 112 and Battalion 112 arrived on the scene and immediately gathered vital patient information and also comforted the patient's wife. EMS 112 entered the medic unit to assist with patient care. CPR was continued and the patient began to breathe. The patient regained a pulse, and Engine 103 continued to supplement the patient's breathing with a bag valve mask. Medic 102 obtained vascular access and vitals during the short transport to the hospital. Patient care was transferred to Virginia Hospital Center ER staff upon arrival. The patient continued to be stabilized by the ER staff prior to admission to the ICU. The patient woke up a few days later and was completely neurologically intact. He is expected to make a full recovery thanks to his wife, emergency responders on the scene, and the hospital staff. For this reason, those units and Officer Velez are awarded a unit citation. Would Captain Leon Adams approach the podium? Meritorious Service Awards may be awarded to any member of the department or designated team who perform an act or service worthy of recognition. The Health and Wellness and Safety Team has just reached its one-year anniversary, and the team should be recognized for their hard work and dedication in improving the health and safety of our members now and into retirement. Because of their efforts, they are awarded a Meritorious Service Award. Would Lieutenant Christopher Kaminsky please approach the podium? Lieutenant Kaminsky was an integral part of creating and implementing the active ridership training. He was given an idea of what was to be presented and ran with the idea. As an experienced engine driver, he was able to promote a perspective from the driver's seat as well as from the view of the officer's seat. Lieutenant Kaminsky researched ideas for the practical portion of the training and was able to create a cone course we used to train the department. Feedback from the field demonstrated this training was well received and appreciated by the department members. For his hard work and commitment to this project, we thank you and congratulations on a Meritorious Service Award. Would Firefighter Kristen Pardini please approach the podium? Firefighter Pardini is very active in the department and helps with numerous projects. She is always looking for ways to expand her knowledge and make herself better. During the year, Firefighter Pardini has completed classes for Technical Rescue Technician, Fire Instructor 1, and Officer 1. While doing all of this, she has also worked hard to complete the requirements to receive her bachelor's degree. This was a very daunting task, and she worked tirelessly to get it all completed. For your efforts, thank you and congratulations for a Meritorious Service Award. Firefighter Evan Hogan please approach the podium? Evan often takes it upon himself to do tasks around the station to clean and organize work areas to make them nicer and more efficient to those of us who work there. A couple of other tasks he has completed this year included mounting an acquired white bulletin board in the kitchen that is now used on a daily basis for writing assignments and information posting. His biggest project was rebuilding the doors to the storage shed at Station 2. He used his own time and tools to build new doors and reframe the opening on the shed. He volunteered to do the job and did it without any assistance. While it was an example of taking pride in his station, he undoubtedly saved the department plenty of money by not having to hire contractors to do the job. And if you work in any type of government office, you understand that. These are just a few examples of work Firefighter Hogan does on a daily basis at Station 2. He knows his job, does it with a smile, and makes Station 2 a better place to work in numerous ways. For his efforts, thank you and congratulations on a meritorious service. Firefighter paramedic Greg Hendershot, please approach the podium. Firefighter Hendershot takes great pride in Fire Station 4 and is always looking for ways to make it unique. The fire station was painted and the station logo on the wall had been painted over. Seeing that there was nothing to put in its place, Firefighter Hendershot came up with an idea of making an American flag out of fire hose. This flag was to scale and placed inside a handmade wooden frame. He also created a handmade wooden clover with a 4 in the center, which is the station's logo. This logo was attached to the middle of the flag and the whole thing secured to the wall. For your efforts to make Fire Station 4 a better place, good luck. Thank you, and congratulations on a Meritorious Service Award. The Citizens Award nominee shall be recognized for an act of valor and heroism by a citizen under hazardous conditions in which the person or persons are placed in a life-threatening position to save the life of another. Would Mr. Jackson Wooldridge, Sergeant Raja Salar, Specialist Seth Lanning, and Mr. Daniel Kelly please approach the podium? On May 20th, 2022, Engine 105 was dispatched for an accident with injury on South Joy Street and Army-Navy Drive. When we arrived on scene, there was a single-car accident with a vehicle on fire. The patient was on the sidewalk, barely responsive, sustaining facial trauma. The patient was transported to the hospital, and the car fire was extinguished. Witnesses on scene and ACPD on scene found that 4 citizens, either were exercising or stopped driving by and pulled the patient out of their burning car to save his life. This act of service to the community goes beyond what others would do. If it wasn't for their fast reaction to the situation, the patient might not have survived the accident. For your acts of heroism, placing your life at risk to save another, Jackson Wooldridge, Sergeant Raja Salar, Specialist Seth Lanning, and Mr. Daniel Kelly are awarded a Citizens Award. Miss Michelle Manhattan, please approach the podium. On July 7th, 2021, units arrived on scene of a reported cardiac arrest to find a 49-year-old male lying on the sidewalk, not breathing and pulseless. Bystanders stated they found the patient face down on the sidewalk. Bystanders rolled the patient over and found him to be pulseless with agonal respirations. Bystanders initiated continuous compression CPR until the arrival of fire department units. For your act of heroism in placing your life at risk to save another, Ms. Michelle Manhattan is awarded a Citizens Award. Silwall? Mr. Sarav Silwall, please approach the podium. On March 20th, 2021, Mr. Silwall was the upstairs neighbor in a garden apartment building. He smelled something burning and went downstairs to check. He knocked, got no response, opened the unlocked door, and found 2 young children on the floor in the living room with no adults present. The apartment was filling with smoke. Mr. Silwall grabbed both of the children and carried them outside to safety. He then called 911 to report the fire, and upon fire department units' arrival, he was standing in the courtyard with both children pointing to the location of the fire. Mr. Silwall stayed with the children until they were transported to Virginia Hospital Center. The children had been left alone unattended, and a fire had broken out in the kitchen of their residence. For your act of heroism in placing your life at risk to save another, Sarav Silwall is awarded a Citizens Award. We would also like to acknowledge those members who have served our department and the community for 25 years or more. The fire service is not your typical job. We work 24-hour shifts for more than 50 hours a week. This is a lot of time away from home and family. These awards represent thousands of hours worked in all types of weather at all hours of the day and night. It includes missed weekends, holidays, birthdays, and numerous other little events that take place in the course of a life. Our Years of Service Award is only a small part of our gratitude to those members who have served us faithfully, and you can see those members listed in the back of your program. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the retiring of the colors. Honor guard, halt, left, face, prepare, retire, colors. Recover. Hold out, face. Ready, face. On guard, right, face. Walk time, march. Forward, march. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. The department thanks you for your attendance, and please join us for some light refreshments with the honorees. Thank you.